Hi everyone. Hi Quarantv world. Hi Jillian and Tom. Um, I'm April and I'm Glucuous. And we just are checking in and saying what's up. We're here in our home in Baltimore. And we just wanted those of you who were checking in last week with us expressing concern over our lack of social distancing to know that we heard you, and we're now practicing responsible social distance. Yes, it's very important to practice responsible social distancing right now. Yeah. Um, so we're trying. We're doing the best we can, as all of us are. And, I spent a lot of my time today thinking about what I was going to say to you tonight. And I had all of these plans for, something profound or useful. And ultimately, all I want to say to you is that I've been thinking a lot about the role of the artist in something like what's happening to us right now. And I think what's happening is beyond the obvious, and maybe this is pretty obvious for a lot of you as well, but we're having a massive awakening. We're witnessing the truth that so many of the structures in which we are enmeshed are failing, and a lot of us have known that for a long time, and a lot of people have been living that, experiencing that for a long time, but now you have this much larger conversation happening about the failings of capitalism. And I think as artists, we are the cultural producers, and I think that once COVID-19, hopefully will decline and we'll be healthy and not worrying about having to stay home and worrying about our jobs. Once we're through the worst of this, I think it might be really easy for some people to just go back to normal. I've heard a lot of that word normalcy being thrown around, back to normal. The idea of this return to a better state. And I think that we have to do everything that we can to remind people that forget that back to normal is simply not an option. If we want everyone in our society to live good, meaningful, vibrant lives, we can't forget all of these revelations that we're having right now. We have to hold on to them. And I think that art can be a really incredible way for us to process the world within ourselves and find solace from the pain that we're experiencing. But it's also a really, really, really powerful tool to communicate to a large amount of people at once. And so I think that it's going to be our job not to let anybody forget. And that's all I wanted to say to you tonight. Make sure you remind them about the webinar. Oh, yes. The organization SURGE, which stands for Showing Up for Racial Justice, is hosting an online webinar called Decarceration in the Time of COVID-19 with Yvette Ale from an organization called Justice LA, and this is happening Tuesday, March 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And so if you'd like to tune in and check that out, go to the Surge website and get the info. What else have we got for then, April? Yeah, we do have one other thing for you, because our last karaoke session was such a hit. We're going to sing it again. I mean, not the same song. We're going to do karaoke again. But this one is a little special. So hold on a second. Let me get it set up. And my computer can't actually seem to record without skipping, so y'all are just going to have to deal with that because I'm pretty tech illiterate and I don't know how to make a better recording. So, okay, here we go. Hopefully you can still listen, even if you can't see. We care a lot. We care a lot. We care a lot about disasters, viruses, and scarcity. About access to resources for you and me. About institutionalized poverty. About losing our jobs. How we gonna eat? Oh, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Oh, it's a dirty job. Oh, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. We care a lot. About systemic racism and oppression. About voter disenfranchisement and suppression. About the activity of the DNC. About Joe Biden. Where even is he? It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Oh, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Said it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Oh, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Oh, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Oh, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Said it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Said it's a dirty job, but someone's going to do it. About the incarcerated and their access to care. About the undocumented and their access to care. About the reservations and their access to care. About the homeless and their access to care. About mail-in ballots for the primaries. About making calls for our friend Bernie. About the earth and all her greenery. About the future and all that it can be. Whoa, 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 whoa. someone's gotta do it. Said it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Yeah, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Said it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. It's a dirty job, but someone's gonna do it. It's a dirty song, but someone's gotta sing it. Okay. I will say, singing that made me feel significantly better than the last song we sang. So thanks for that, Glucuous. And thanks, y'all, for tuning in. And I'll talk to you soon. Stay healthy.